Boebart joins me. She is the representative-elect from Colorado's 3rd Congressional District. Good morning, Congresswoman Elect Boebart. Welcome to the Hugh Hewitt Show. It's great to meet you.
Good morning. It is great to meet you, great to be on, and good morning to all of your listeners. It's a great day here in America.
Now, I've been on KNUS out of Colorado and on the West Slope out of the Grand Junction for, 20 years. And Michelle Austin has taken me highways and byways. I've been all over that state. I lived there for a while, taught at Colorado Christian University, but I never met Lauren Boebart. Where were you, and why did it take so long for you to decide to get into change Colorado politics?
I was serving up hot meals in Rifle, Colorado at my restaurant. I own Shooter's Grill there in Rifle. We've been open for 7 years. And I have a little niche there. All of my waitresses open carry firearms. So we kind of have a platform for the Second Amendment. And I became a small-time Second Amendment advocate right there at home in Rifle, Colorado. And through that, just an advocacy for freedom began to develop. I began to read and study the Constitution, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the vision our founding fathers had for our country. And I saw how far away we were going from that. And so there was this frustration that began to build. And eventually that frustration led me to Aurora, Colorado, after Beto O'Rourke told the whole nation exactly what Democrats plan to do with our guns. From a presidential debate stage, I'm sure you remember, he said,
Yep.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and your AK-47s. Well, it wasn't enough for me to sit back in my restaurant and complain about that guy. So I got in my car and drove 3 hours to his presidential rally with my Glock on my hip. And I looked him in the eye and told him, hell no, you're not. And in that moment, I learned if I take a stand for what I believe in, if I stand for freedom like so little others were doing, I can affect and represent millions. And so now, here we are. I threw my hat in the ring to represent Colorado's 3rd District. I'm the first woman to represent that district and the first mom.
Representative-elect Boebart, you're in D.C. this week. Have you gone back, or are you still inside the Beltway?
So I'm in D.C. now. We'll be headed back tomorrow, and then we come back again for another stretch of freshman orientation. And I got to tell you, I'm so encouraged. We've been here almost 10 days. And it is such a pleasure to be with these other dynamic freshmen in the class of the 117th Congress. These are people who are here for the right reasons. These are freedom-loving patriots who all said, it's selfish of me to sit at home and not put my hand to something to be a part of the solution in securing American exceptionalism.
No, we are a freedom people. I like to say that. And I think this incoming class of GOP Congress people are amazing, especially the women. And I am curious if you feel a little bit of awe walking into the Congress, Davy Crockett style. I don't think they let you do open carry inside the Congress, but Jim Webb got into trouble doing that a few years ago. But what's it feel like to walk into the Congress and it's your house now? You were sent there by the people.
Yes, well, I think when I start calling it my house, that's when I need to leave, because it is still the people's house. And going in there, though, there is a sense of awe. There's a sense of reverence, and it really humbles you when you walk in. And I think when that feeling leaves anyone, it's time for them to leave D.C., because we are here representing hundreds of thousands of people. And I have 800,000 people there in my district, and I want to honor them each and every time I step foot into that building. And
let me put it differently, Congresswoman. It's your address now. It's not your house. You're right. Yeah. So how does it? I mean, are you in awe of it? How has Leader McCarthy been? What are you learning that you didn't know? What's the challenge ahead for Lauren Boebart?
Everyone has been absolutely fantastic. Leader McCarthy's been great. We actually saw Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She came in and addressed us there on the House floor. I was very tempted to shout out to her, Speaker Pelosi, your hair looks really great. Where'd you get it done? But I resisted.
Well, you got a long career ahead of you. You already have quite the good buzz around you. Do you know which committees you're going to be on?
Everyone is fighting for committees right now. We're all kind of scrambling and seeing what we can get. I want everything that they probably won't give me. Colorado is huge on energy. And so I would love to, I put my marker down for energy and commerce, but natural resources would be fantastic for my district. And, I'm always up for a good fight against people who are trying to destroy American values and promote socialism. So I would love to go on judiciary or oversight and review and have those debates and conversations and put to bed this socialist narrative.
Well, how are you going to get Colorado back in the red column? When I have been there, I've been going there for, as I said, 20 years, and I have campaigned for back to Allard, back to Bill. It's just pained me to see it go blue, and those are the Californians who fled California to go there. How do you get them back to West Slope values, Representative-elect Boebart?
Well, the West Slope folks, they need to start rising up. These rural Coloradans, rather than just sitting back and letting all these people come in and take over, bring their policies that they're fleeing from into our state and then start implementing them there. Us Coloradans need to start rising up and getting in these positions of influence. And I believe that my race and many others throughout the country are pioneering the way for that. And we're showing people you can do this. You are qualified to step up and do your part to serve your country. And so I hope that my race and these other races that we're seeing just motivate people to enter in themselves. We need good people on the Board of Education. And if we got just two major churches from any county actually got involved in the election process for the school board, we could change our schools right there. That's where your curriculum is determined. And so I think that there are people who are getting that feeling of I need to do something, and we are going to see them stepping up and serving.
So let me ask you a little inside baseball. Colorado has an independent commission for redistricting. If Democrats run that, they're going to come after you. What do you think is ahead in the redistricting process over the next 2 years, Representative Boebart?
I do believe that I will be a target for them in the redistricting process, but I'm not worried. We are already developing a fantastic team for our constituent services, and we're going to take care of everyone. We are going to have the best constituent services that Colorado has ever seen. I believe that Senator Cory Gardner did a fantastic job, but we're going to do even better. And we've already got the play lined out and some great people that are coming on board who actually care about the people and want to serve them and help them. And we have experts in veteran affairs and Medicaid and Medicare. And I'm just so excited for them to come on board and take care of the people so they can redistrict me however they want. The people are going to be the ones who reelect me because they have been taken so well care of.
Tell me a little bit about the district. Where does it currently run to, and where might they send you?
Well, we're 29 of the westernmost counties. So we start a little bit past Vail, right there in like the Edwards, Avon area. And then we have Aspen, Glenwood Springs, Grand Junction. And then if you go north, we have some very red areas like Meeker, Colorado, Craig, Colorado, Rangeley, and then you get really blue when you get to Steamboat because see all these Californians are coming in to Colorado and moving to these ski resort towns because they can afford it, and then so they're California refugees and they're bringing their policies with them. So Steamboat Springs is very blue, and then when you go back down south. We get very red again in Delta and Montrose, and then when you start getting in these resort towns again, they start to get a little more blue.
My goodness, you are the
Durango.
You're the Congresswoman from Aspen?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Good luck to you. Keep coming back, Representative-elect Boebart. It is Lauren Boebart on Twitter. Quite the story, and you'll be the most protected restaurant in America when you eat at hers. Thank you, Lauren. I will be right back, America. 1-800-520